Hey guys, it's Hell Hades, and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we are into week 2 of the arena. Last week I promised you I was going to bring you something a bit different, and that's exactly what we're going to try and do. So this week I am going to see how far I can push an epic only team. I've been working on a few epics over the last week to try and get them up to a decent standard. Just throwing a load of resources at this fella, Mausoleum Mage. Actually, a few people recommended him for my previous team, so I've been doing a bit of looking into him. His kit actually is super cool for arena. I really like his kit. It's also cool for other areas of the game. So I'm going to be doing a bit of work with him. I might do a guide on him at some point this week. But basically what I've got is I've got him in relatively fast, so about 250 speed. I pumped up some defense so that he can survive. I pumped up some HP so he can survive. He's not someone who's there to do damage for me. He's someone who's pure utility. And then I've pumped up a bit of resistance on him just so that, well, I'm hoping that he doesn't get too many debuffs landed on him. If I had a Frenzy set, I would put Frenzy on this guy. So basically Frenzy is a set that as you take more damage, you will get your turn faster. The whole idea about this guy for me is to keep my guys in the fight. So we'll look at his kit quickly. So his first A1, it's an average A1, so he's got a chance to put a decreased speed on one person. That's not what he's in here for. His A2 is a really good utility buff, so places block debuffs for one turn. So if you can imagine what my Warlord was doing, that's what this guy does. It places increased crit rate for one turn, and for 2 turns, and puts a 60% increased defense buff for 2 turns. This is the important one there. Block debuffs is super powerful in the arena. Increased defense is also really powerful in the arena. So this is a great ability. This ability also helps speed him up. So one of the masteries I've put on him is this one. So basically, whenever a buff is removed or expires, he gets a 30% chance of increasing his turn meter. So he's putting out 3 separate buffs with this ability. One set of the buffs will only go on for 1 turn. So after 1 turn, I've got a chance 4 times to get an increased turn meter. And after the second turn, I've got a chance 8 times to get increased turn meter. Super strong with this guy, that ability. And then his third ability, this is why Frenzy would be good on him. So he's got the ability to remove all debuffs from allies. So if they've got a load of defense downs on you and weaknesses and that sort of stuff, he can remove all of that. He heals all the allies at the same time by 10%, and he heals a further 10% for the amount of debuffs that he removes. So if he was to remove 2 debuffs from everybody, he would heal for 100% of their HP pool. He also fills turn meter by 15% if 2 or more debuffs are removed from one ally. So he's a little bit situational. He's a bit like a Scar Torsis, but an epic version. But I really like him. I think for an all-epic team, he could fill a nice gap for me. So none of his kit is built to do damage. He's purely utility. So then my other people in the team, I've got Umbral Enchantress. So she's relatively slow. I've got her with pretty high accuracy. I want her to land her taunt ability. Probably need to pump that up a bit more if I'm going to actually get into the plat area, but at the moment that's where we are. Pretty tanky, so she's like, what's that, 5.6k defense, reasonable HP, not great. Not particularly hard hitting, but you'll see one of her skills, which is this one, Undying Evil. It's a great skill. So she basically I booked her up. She's got 100% chance of placing Provoke for 2 turns, providing accuracy lets her do it. Now she's void, so the only thing blocking her potentially is accuracy, which is really strong. She places an unkillable buff on herself, so she taunts everybody up for 2 turns, and then she's unkillable. Really strong ability, like insanely strong. There is a back end to it where actually she doesn't get her own abilities back, but I don't care about that at all. What it gives me is 2 turns where she's soaking up all the damage and she can't die, and this ability really hits hard. It's really hard. So I like this. And then she's going to be backed up by Madame Cerise, who's going to be dropping in the decreased defense, decreased attack, and removal buffs from enemies. So she's a bit of utility. I built her, again, a bit tanky, decent HP. But the main thing here is really high accuracy so that she always lands that ability. And then I've got kind of 2 subs depending on affinity. So I've got Tayrel, built up tanky and frost gear with pretty decent damage. Probably needs a bit of work. I've just kind of thrown some gear on him really. But this is my main kind of 4th. So we've got Rockbreaker. He's a dwarf tank. Again, really high defense, so near enough at 5.8k. This guy hits hard. This guy hits really hard. I built him again with high accuracy so that he lands as provoked when I want it. When he puts his provoke up, he also does a counter attack. So someone comes in and hits him, he then counters and hits them, and he hits them pretty hard. Also, the more times he, let me just check this. Yeah, so his passive. So he's got a 25% chance, which booked up goes up to 50. 50% chance of decreasing the damage inflicted on him by 50% each time he's attacked. This ability, I don't know how far this scales, if it's infinite, but it sounds insane. I really love this ability. He's also got an A1 that every time he attacks with his A1, so if you can imagine, he does counter attack. So every time he gets hit, he hits with his A1. His defense increases by 4% up to 20%. So potentially we get another 20% defense off pretty quickly. Really cool guy. Let's. I'm just going to show you masteries. A lot of people ask me, how do I do the masteries? What am I gearing for? All I'm gearing with this guy is defense. You can see the stats. I've chunked defense. Defense boots, defense chest, defense gloves, accuracy amulet, defense. But I do make sure my amulets I get rolls on resistance and accuracy, depending on what I'm after. Defense. Defense, defense. Yeah, I've just gone full tank as much as I can. I've tried to get some speed. He doesn't really have any speed. He's very slow. It's probably his one letdown. And his mastery. So I've built this guy to be my damage dealer. So this guy, this week, is my Ultan. Okay, he doesn't res people and he's not nuking people for 100k, but he will hit hard. I put him with Helm Smasher. I want Umbral to be my tank. So she's built as a tank, high resistance, defensive tree. I've got 2 utilities, and then I've got Rockbreaker who's going to be my damage. So let's get into it. Let's see how we do. This is literally first rollout with this team, so anything could happen. It could be a complete disaster. Perhaps let's try and start with a gentle team. Everyone's got crazy teams already. Which looks hard. Let's go here. I guess the worst thing for me that could happen is that I just get one shot for everyone, which is very possible. I've got to be honest, it's really possible. It might be that I throw in the Ultan team before long, but let's see how we do. What I wanted to show here is that with epics you can have a lot of fun and potentially get quite far into some of these arena fights. You see there, we're taking a massive chunk. Yeah, everyone's dying. Okay, this goes down as not a good start. Let's try the different. Let's get a refresh on. Okay, let's start with these guys. Come on, come on, boys! Don't let me down. Not 2 in a row. I'm on YouTube. Don't let me down. Right. Okay, we've got a turn. So you see here, he's pretty quick. What I'm going to do, just looking at when we've got turns versus when they've got turns, so they are all good to go. We're going to get defense down on us here. We're going to get nuked by this guy. This guy's there probably to fear us. I could speed us up by 15%. Means I'm going to get a turn here. Probably not going to get her turn away. Really want her turn. She's the one I need. I might need to just speed her up. I'm going to do this so I increase my defense. Try and weather. I also get the block debuff, so that chance there of me getting defense down was 0. All of these buffs that they were going to cast also 0. So now what I do is I throw up my offense. So this support is all about offense. Defense down, defense down, defense down. All of the damage coming to me is less because I've got all the attack downs. I throw in my taunt, and so actually I could do one or two things. I know I'm going to get my taunt on the other guy, I'm probably going to do this one first actually, so I'm going to throw in a block buffs on everybody. It also attacks them. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Boom! I mean, damn, that's good damage. I haven't even got a build with high crit or anything. That was actually insane. I might change her build. That has actually shocked me. Right, let's go again. Come on, let's go again. So again, we're quite fast. We're not going to go first, so we're going to do the same thing again. Block buffs. Don't want to get frozen by this ray. Just kind of, actually she's cleaned a bit off, but we're still in good shape. Now at this stage, I can't do anything like I just did. If I throw the block buffs up and then it counter-attacked, it's going to hurt a lot, so I'm going to throw the taunts out this time. See the damage it does as well though. Very good. She's unkillable. She can take as many hits as she likes. What I can do is I can clear this off. I can clear this off and speed me up, and also give myself a bit of a heal here, which means she's actually good to do her other ability next turn. I can't clear that off. Okay, I'm wrong. I can't clear that off. All we're going to do is put a bit of damage in here. Bam! 12k. That's not too bad. Don't forget, every time he does his A1, he gets a bit more strength, gets a bit more defense. We're going to remove all of their buffs. Got 2 taunted up here. One of them's frozen in a frost gear. This guy, we're just going to get rid of Skull Crusher. I know we're 3v4 here, but don't forget, it's my first time using this team, so I don't want it to be too tricky. Now, 38k, and she's got some damage. That is actually insane. Let's throw up the taunts. Got provokes on both of them. Just do a bit of damage on here. Got the fear away. If you look here, he's going to counter attack. Bam, 9k. Every time he counter attacks, he does a bit more. And this is because he's got decreased defense on. He's not doing a bit more than that even. So what she's going to do this time. Boom, 44k. This chick is like insane. I'm enjoying that. Wow, that is much better than I was expecting there. I feel like I need to build her slightly different because she has got damage. We got boom. Now let's just get that defense back up. Probably don't really need to. Done. He's done. Lay down, fella. Lay down. Cool. 2 for 1. We'll take it. 2 for 1. Not bad. Long way to go though to get up to plat yet. This is all kind of like a, you know, a baby test really. This is going to hurt crazy amounts. I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough. If I'm fast enough to get Mausoleum Mage up first, then we've got a chance here. Not Seeker is quick. Didn't do a lot of damage though to my big fella. This might. Still in the game, still in the game. So we've got a provoke up here. I can remove that with Mausoleum Mage. Give myself a bit of healing. Oh, that hurt a lot. I should have done my defense up. Should have done defense up. Let's play that one out again. Feels like maybe defense up, unless I've got tons of buffs on me, is the way to go here. Try that again. Same thing, no real damage there. He's quite sturdy, so let's go defense up and see what happens this time. Still taking a bit of a pounding. Yeah, he's gone down still. Some damage. Yeah, okay. It's a trouble. Maybe I need somebody in a shield set so I can just survive that onslaught at the start of rounds. Not quite there. I'm not quite doing enough to survive it. Trouble is now I've got my 2 main damage dealers out of the game, so chances of me winning here is pretty low. I've got a bit of healing I'm going to have to do. Dropping the nukes. I need to get rid of their buffs. Do some damage. That's not too bad. Do that. Yeah, I need to go for the guy. Hope these fears land. Did. Doing some good damage though. spear landed there. Let's reduce their attack and defense. Put up some defense myself. Blocking the taunts as well. We need to take Seeker out because Skull Crown's going to be more difficult to kill. Damage to both of them here. Nice thing here about this mage is she actually, I'm going to try and do a bit more healing. She actually creates a self-heal, so we might even win this fight. Coming back from the brink, we've got a fear off there, that's nice. I'm going to continue to keep my defences up. I've got my fear off here, so I'm going to go here and try and get one as well. Nice, got one. Let's see, I know that her cooldowns are coming back, so I'm going to try and get her unkillable out. Got that. I can clear that. Oh, it's gone already. Good. Try and clear through. Nice. Looks like we're going to get this. So from that start, I can't believe we're going to win this fight. Amazing, actually. Who needs tanks when you've got these two? Ooh, 3 for 1. That's close. But we really do need a shield set. Just need a shield set to survive that first kind of wave of damage. So might do. Pretty short in the old silver. I'm gonna take it off him. I'm gonna put it on though. I'll do with this guy being fast. Probably needs to be Madame. Thing is, that's doing quite nice. That heal that I get there is quite nice. Got a good amount of accuracy here. I don't want to lose that either. Tricky. I guess I could re-gear her slightly differently because she is chunking damage on people. I'm going to pause the video here. I'm just going to do a bit of re-gearing and come back. Well, I'm back. So I just burnt a load more silver. Does mean I complete this mission, which I just had a couple more bits to do on. So that's every cloud, eh? Every cloud has a silver lining. That's the events done. So what have I done? Might not be the best call, and I think I'm going to need to play around with it still, but I've thrown a shield set on Umbral. I don't think she's probably the right champion because her HP is low, but I managed to keep her accuracy up. Yeah, I mean, just maybe this is probably the best person for the shield set, but I like the fact that she can carry by herself, so I'm just going to see how this runs. Accuracy stays up, defense is still high, it's over 5k. Let's see how this runs, see if it's any better. If not, then I'm going to have to get our pal Madame in the shield set. The shield set just gives us that extra buffer. We can now just put our defense up and block debuffs up. I don't want to get defense down from him. I don't want to get stuns from Robar. They just blocked all of that stuff that would mean I was dead right now. That's nice. We've got 2 freezes off. Let's clear off the unkillable so we can get her out of the game. Let's give our guys extra turn meter and health. She can throw out her unkillable and taunt. Bam, see you later. See you later. And then we can just give Tyrell a couple of slaps for good measure. Frozen up anyway, so we've got no problems here. I'm actually going to try remove his defense. Work. Might as well throw up. No, I don't need to. A1. Get a crit that time. I built with a little bit more crit because I'm having a lot of fun actually with the damage she's doing. So let's see what we got here. This is going to be really tough. They're a very good team setup. Hopefully I'm faster. Nope. Bam. What are you going to do? Going to hurt me a lot, but okay, we're good. So this is a good example where Mausoleum Mage comes in clutch. I can literally wipe off all of these debuffs, which are very dangerous. To defense down weakens the worst 2 debuffs I can get. Let's clear all of those off. Heals him back to full. They got a load of shields on. I'm not too fussed about that. What I can do here is I can just get my provoke up. No, I can't. I've got block debuffs. I'm gonna have to wait until the witch gets her turn. He's frozen up. I might as well just. I guess she's the one who's going to be doing the revive, so let's perhaps give her a little tickle. Nothing too worried here. So I can get up my defense up. Here comes Witch. So this is a clutch moment right now. See you later, all your buffs. See you later, all your life. Boom! And we are in the driving seat. Look at all this. Taunts, fears, defense downs. As long as I can survive that first wave, this team, for an epic team, is pretty insane. I should have got rid of her actually. She can do a revive and pick everyone else up. But there we go. Team down. Team down. Good fun. Let's see what we got this one. But if you think about what I'm doing, it's very similar to what I've done with my legendary team. It's about building people in a team that complement each other. So any one of these on this by themselves are not that strong, but having someone like Madame who can just do this, see you later all your buffs. Having someone like Umbral who can just crowd control everybody whilst laying the nukes. And we've got a different form of crowd control here. He's my secondary crowd control. Got a freeze here, so I'm going to go for this one. I'm 46k. But yeah, all I'm doing is I'm just controlling the game. Always. It's what I do with all of my team setups. I'm not about just trying to win on the first turn, although there's plenty of teams out there that can do that. It's just whether I can whether I can actually just kind of hold off that first storm, that first kind of set of attacks. As long as I do, I pretty much should win these fights until we get to real high-end stuff. So what we got here, all I really want to do is just protect myself, make sure I don't get all of the defense downs and all that type of stuff on. He throws up all of that. Perfect. That timing there is perfect for me. You know what? I'm just going to wipe it all off. Wipe it all off. Guess who's coming in? Oh yes, Umbral's laying a nuke. Boom! And then we're just going to see, we've got a freeze here, so that's cool. I probably just want to get rid of Skull Crusher because he can wipe off a lot of the debuffs that I do. Thank you though, but that's fine. Not tanky enough to deal with that. Obviously at this level, we're not kind of into that upper tier yet. We haven't got the kind of team of 6 revivers and all that type of stuff going on. Just going to take out Apothecary. Really impressed with her damage, it's really good. So the taunts have worn out, let's get another person laying up the taunts. And I think I just see he's got a fear on it. This could not go off. I'm going to use this one because I want to try and clear her fear. Did, that's good. Try and clear their buffs. Get it off. Watch this now, counter attack, bang. That's not very hard. Both frozen though, nice. So let's put our defense up, and then we can lay a bit of a nuke. Try and take him down. Don't forget, every time he's doing a hit, this guy, he's hitting harder. Defense is going up. Don't need to do that ability. Take him out one by one. Bang. One down. Is that 5 for 1? 5 for 2? Pushing on. Clear a board. But yeah, I mean, look, it's not like I'm up against the hardest teams in the world here, but they're also not super weak. I'm in gold 4, it's not like I'm in, I don't know, silver 2 or something. You see the way I've got my speed set up here. So the speed set up so that Mausoleum Mage boosts my team. The Witch clears their team before my nukes come in. This time around, I know that I'm going to get my taunt up here, so I'm actually going to do block buffs first, lay the nukes. Then I'm going to taunt with this guy. He can take the first beating, fine. Give a bit back. Do I need to do that? Probably not. Clear. Just try and take Morley out because she can revive. See this counter attack. This guy, I love him. I think if you can survive that first attack, I mean, coming back, what, 26k hit, 15k hits for an epic. I think he's amazing. Do an AOE. Try and take Morley out again. Do it. Now I might as well do this. Lay the nukes. Bam. So yeah, it's a good fun team actually. I'm enjoying this. I guess you haven't got that sort of single target craziness that Ultan brings, and Ultan is, he's just so much fun. anyone who's got him that's sitting on him, getting built up, he's so much fun. So here we go again, we got all of these kind of debuffs on us that we don't want. Let's clear those off. Still taking a good chunk of damage here. So I think we need to just taunt these up and stop them coming at my main team. Just get our debuff blocker up. Be close. I mean, this is a good thing. She's taking all of the hits. Now I'm going to do this one because I want to kill Gordrab at the same time as trying to wipe something here. I could do this one, but I want to try and do damage to Gordrab and others. Good. He's up. He's got fear and taunt on him, so that's okay. I think I just want to get that damage out of the game. All of those taunts are worn off. Take her out. Close. Still unkillable for 2 turns here though, see? Because she's so slow. Lay the nuke, 32k. See you later. Go next. She's going to go next. I'm just going to see if I can get a turn meter down with her A1 here. Just to that. Good. Wow. Let's get the taunt in. I'm going to reduce her defense and attack. Then hopefully we're just going to slam her for a good 26k. Bang. There we go. Tough team that was. So, you know, got some really hard hitters in that team. Let's go in. See if I can carry him up to plat in this video, and then we'll try again later on in the week. So this one, what I want to do here is just want to get my shields up, not shields up, but defense up, and block debuffs up. This one, not going. Oh, she's cleared it actually. I realised that was part of her ability to clear it first. My bad. So what's going to happen? I might actually lose this one. So let's get the control back at least. I'm going to taunt them up with this guy. Start to get them focused on one person. I'm going to wipe all of these debuffs and heal. See, most people heal to full there. Near enough. I'm going to put defense down and attack down on them all. This guy's pretty much now out of the game, but his job is done. I think we need to get rid of Venus. And then here we go. So we taunt everybody up. Taunt everybody up. 2-turn taunt. Play the nukes anyway. All the while we're just kind of doing our own thing. So get our defense up. Do an AoE. We're looking strong. I think I might just try and take out. Got here provokes everywhere except there, so try and take him out of the game. Try and take him out. Yes, please. She's super strong. This Umbral. Got Umbral. She is worth putting some time into. Bear in mind, I've actually all I've done is I put them in gear that I had, you know, almost like as reserves. So I wonder how strong she could get if I put her in my main sets of gear. That's 45k she's doing there. Taunt him in. Gonna get counter attacks back anyway. Put the defense up. Probably don't need it, but look how little damage he takes now. Look how little the damage is that he's taking because of his iron skin thing. Wow, it's insane. As long as you can just get like a minute or so into a fight, he becomes an absolute tank. How are we doing? We've still got a fair way to go here. Probably be a bit too far to try and push that in this video. So we've got, yeah, I don't want to get any of this kind of. We know that she's going to throw counter attack up. We're going to wipe that off with the witch. He's going to come and try and do a defense down. He's going to do defense down across the whole team. So I'm going to block all of that. Wait until all that's gone up, and then we're going to try and clear that off. There. I think I'm just going to lay the nuke straight away. Yeah, great. So I've got our unkillable up straight away. We can just try and kill Tyrell. So we've got a freeze over here. Tyrell doesn't have counter attack on, so we'll take him out. Mausoleum Mage is good as well, by the way. Really strong. I think he's going to kill him. Yeah. And thanks for coming. I mean, I don't know if there's something going on here. I don't feel like her crit rate is that high, but she crits all the time. Let me just see if there's something in her abilities that I haven't seen. A1. Nothing there about crit. I don't know. It feels like, I mean, I've got her on what, 40% chance to crit. I know that Mausoleum Mage is boosting that by 30% at a time, so I guess 70%. Yeah, fair enough. Insane. I really like her. I think she's really strong. The only thing that worries me about this team is this kind of early stage vulnerability, really. And I think perhaps I just need to get the shield set onto Madame 3 and do it that way. But that's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. So we're just going to pull them all in. Let's get all the attacks done in the right place. They've got a couple which do AoE anyway, so just clear all of this crap off. We don't want all of this on us. Thank you. We can try and remove their increased defences. Kill them off. Made True Fear happen. Also gave us a block debuff. She can now go in and just play the block buff and nukes. Look at that. See you later. See you later. Bottom end. Go for a stronger one. Bit more of a test this one. Really strong. So it's a really strong offensive team. They're going to put a lot of damage in early here. That's what I was worried about. These bombs. Going to kill him? Is it going to kill him? That definitely. Yeah. I was hoping that the bombs wouldn't kill him because then he could have cleaned the bombs off everybody else. It's not worked out, which means that 2 of these are definitely dead. Ah, that's a shame. I just need Mausoleum Mage to actually be a bit tankier. As I said early on, I'd love for him to be in Frenzied here because I would just get his abilities up much quicker. Yeah, this guy laying those bombs. So I've obviously not got enough resistance yet on my Mausoleum Mage either, because basically I need him to resist all that stuff. I can't have him taking things like the bombs on. So I think, what am I on? 250 odd. Maybe I just need to cut back some speed. Got him in a resistance banner. Let's throw a resistance chest on as well. Like, still pretty quick. We're still quite tanky. Up to 350 resist. Let's try that same fight again and see if it goes any better. He's only there as support. He's not there to do damage. So see if he can handle. Still got double bomb on me. Still definitely die, I think. Did resist something there. Maybe are the bombs resistible? Maybe they're not resistible. That's down. Game over. Have a quick check on that guy as well. Sorry, I'm sort of messing around a bit here, but I'm just quite interested to know if the guys I'm fighting. Yeah, demon spawn that guy? Yeah. It is resistible. He must just have high accuracy, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. For these guys. Again, maybe I just need to pump it a bit more. Maybe I just don't have enough. Guess when I was using my other team, I had Warlord giving me the leadership resist as well, so getting another 50 out of that. But look, I guess it's the first time I've got this team out, and I'm going to be testing stuff. That's how I build teams. I don't just expect to be there day one. I'm going to throw it this way this time, so we're going to do the damage. But now that I've got my taunt coming up anyway, probably just take out the Kale, throw the counter up, and taunt. 3-turn counter there, so I've got the ability on him that has a chance to extend it. This is just a walk apart, this one. Throw the damage in. Love that ability as well, it looks actually super cool. This guy's got an invulnerability on him for a turn. That. Can't clear it off yet, she hasn't got her stuff back up. Well, he's pretty tanky, this guy. I mean, he's so slow, but yeah, good, okay. Yeah, just a bit weak, I guess, against those speed teams. This is a speed team, this would be a good test. Main thing is, is he gonna resist? He did then. That's good. The fact that he's resisted then, I could clear all of this off and speed myself up. Turn meter is up. Still laying the nuke zone. Don't die, don't die. So what do I do? What do I want to do? Yes, I need to reduce their attack. I'm not going to get a turn here. Reduce their attack, or do I need to try and fear them? Maybe I need to fear them. This is a bit of a risky move, but I don't think I've got a choice. I need to try and land fears. Didn't get it. So I'm out. Unless she stays alive enough time to get a thing off. No. Okay, work to be done. Work to be done. Where's Zoltan? Where's Zoltan when I need him? I'll throw him in for the last fight. By these guys. But that's just a better starting move. Tried to taunt there, she's not been able to taunt anybody because I've got that up. Then I can just throw in the block buffs and also lay the nukes in. Then I do the taunt with this guy. Nothing to try and take off, so I'll just do a bit of damage. Freeze up there. He will potentially land a fear on me, so I think I'm just going to take Morley on. That's fine. Hit him all day long. He comes back with a nice old slam. We're going to take this off. And then let's clear him out. Bang! 60k. So yeah, it feels like then we're strong in a lot of places. The real kind of speed teams I'm just struggling with this team at the minute. Do a bit of regearing. The shields at the start here, see this? They're too low because I put them on the wrong person basically. Got debuffs up. Let them do all of that. Happy days. Do it all. Put more up. Put more up. I love it. I love it. I'll see ya. And then we can do some of this. And then we can do some of this. And this is pretty much bang on the perfect fight for me. It's all happened in the order I wanted it to. There's not got enough damage to nuke me, clear me out before I start doing all my counter. I know that I've still got my nuke coming if he doesn't clear him out beforehand. Let him kill him here. Yeah, keep hitting him. Keep hitting him. He gets stronger every time you hit him. Nice. 40-second fight. It's almost a reverse speed comp. Yes, this definitely feels like the better option for my first ability. Yeah. This feels like the best way to go as well. Let him do the taunt first, let her do the block bust first, and lay down the nukes. Then he can do the CC. I'm trying to get rid of these two bombs. They hurt a lot. Better get the AoE out. Then hopefully he's just going to finish them off one by one. Yeah, who's next? You next? You're next. Who is next? Right, let's take this guy. Here we go again. Oh yeah. You want some? Oh yeah. Nice. You want to try this one again? This is going to be my last one. Come on, do it for me on the last one, boys. Resist his bombs. Resist his bombs. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I want. That's all I want. Oh, resisted one. I might still live now. Don't get frozen. Don't get frozen. Oh, how many turns is this guy going to have? He's going to kill me anyway. He's got another turn. Oh. Give me a turn. Wow. Oh, how many turns did he have in a row? Right, how did we do? How did we do? But the old defense. I've still got my crazy defense on. Kicking in good. So, let's see how we did. When did I start? Start here? I think I started here. 3 for 1, 4. $19 wins to 6. I'll take that. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Got ourselves up within what 150 points of plat. I'll go keep grinding this out and I'll see what I can do with this team. Just sort of tweak a bit of gear and try and get them into a better shape for tomorrow. But yeah, I've been Hell Hades. That's my all epic arena team for this week. Catch you soon.